Hey everybody, it's that time again. Wednesday night live with Victoria. Oh, I see a new thing that's popping up on my phone. It says share to group or tag friends. So, hey Stephanie, how are you? Hope you're having a good week. So, I've been busy. As you know. Hi Diane, how are you? Thanks for joining me. I have a lot of stuff to share tonight. So yeah, I'm exhausted today. I worked frantically to get that dress finished. Hey Cindy, yeah, I'm gonna be talking about some of that, some of what I've been making. So right now, I guess I should, I'm hiding my latest creation, but I'm gonna pull the camera back. I'm gonna change the angle too so you can't see what's behind me. And I will show off, here, let me move this light too. That light is not good. So here is the turquoise and peacock outfit that I made last week out of leftovers from the peacock colored Regency dress. So I'm wanting to make myself an entire vintage wardrobe. I mean, these are clothes that I can actually wear. They aren't costumes. I want to make vintage clothes. So I'm kind of working my way. I'm jumping around a little bit. A lot of my focus has been in the 1950s because I think the clothes are so cool. There's such variety. If you really study that decade in fashion, there is incredible variety and it's very flamboyant, you know, which is me, totally me. So one of the things I really liked were the cigarette pants. These aren't quite, well, I didn't want to make them too tight because of the type of fabric would not be flattering at all. Yeah, and I do have thighs. I'm you know, very small boned, but I've always had a pear shape, so anything that's tight in the thighs would not be flattering. Dresses look better on me than pants, but I do like this. I think the top is very flattering. This is leftovers from the peacock dress that I made for Kelly Neville. There was enough left over to make this cute little tunic top. And you see the band on the bottom, I was able to use the little bit of embroidery that was left. And happy for me, some of you guys don't know this, but I've always been very challenged with doing zippers because historical clothes don't have zippers. And even though I've been sewing a lot in the past it's almost 3.5 years now, very few things that I've made, a handful only, have had zippers in them. So this really gave me a chance to learn zippers, and I got this one in perfectly. I got the one in the pants perfectly, and the jumpsuit I did yesterday. I finished yesterday and I wore it all day, an entire jumpsuit, and I put a big heavy metal zipper all the way up the back. I got that one in perfectly. So I think I've nailed the zippers now, which makes me really happy. So in the vintage clothes, there aren't too many zippers. That's just in the 50s and 60s. Before that, you really don't see zippers too much. Buttons, snaps, hooks, but zippers I think must have, I don't know about the 40s. I haven't really done much 40s yet, but definitely the 30s, you don't have zippers yet in clothes. So I did the navy and white outfit with the cape. If you haven't seen that, it was really cute. The look isn't really my look, at least not that short hairstyle. I don't think is flattering, and that type of makeup is too harsh for me. I think this is a really good look for me. This is a little softer. The colors are softer. The hairstyle's softer. I don't know this. And then the makeup and hair I did yesterday with my Mod Squad Emma Peel 60s kind of jumpsuit. I did the poofy hair like this with a ponytail, and it came out really cute. I've never done that before. And I did the really light pink lipstick, the almost white lipstick. That was fun. It's been fun to try these different styles because, you know, you see them on TV and old movies and you think, and you ooh and ah about how glamorous everybody looks. You know, Grace Kelly, Elizabeth Taylor. Going back, oh, who did I see a picture of today? Oh, Betty Grable. Was it Betty Grable? Yeah. I mean, gorgeous women, just so glamorous and put together. And there's absolutely no reason why we can't do that now. We just don't want to bother. It's a lot of work to get the look, but totally worth it. So I got to look at some comments here. I'm bringing the camera back up close. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a great deal. Thank you, Diane. I am trying to use up my leftovers. Oh, Diane, yeah, the lighter makeup, yeah, it's better for me, especially with the lighter hair now. So, oh, my dog. Oh, I didn't even catch him. Okay, so some of you guys have met him before. Let's see if we can angle so you guys can see Alfie. Alfiekins. How do I angle this? I just was playing with it a minute ago. There we go. Yeah, he's my old man. He's tired now. You know, this is the third story of our house. We have a 3-story house. And in the morning, he's pretty perky. He comes up the stairs and, you know, he follows us around. He usually hangs out on the first floor with my mother-in-law, but then after, you know, if she goes out or anything, he comes up and keeps me company. But at the end of the night, he's gotten so he refuses to go back downstairs. He has always slept in my son Sean's room. He has his little dog bed in there, and that's on the 2nd floor. But for the last month or so, at the end of the night, he doesn't want to do the stairs. He's too tired, so he's been sleeping up here on the 3rd floor all by himself and not sleeping in his bed. I'm not going to carry him. He's too heavy. He's not heavy, but he's 30 pounds, and I don't need to trip going down the stairs carrying a 30-pound dog. So if he can't make the stairs, I guess he'll just have to sleep up here. But we were surprised that, you know, I think he's just tired. But in the morning, he's pretty good. He's pretty perky. He's a very old dog. He was a stray when we got him, so we don't know how old he was. He was at least a year old, and we've had him for 12, so he's got to be at least 13. He might be older than that. He could be 14 or 15. We don't know. But yeah, he's pretty gray and getting pretty tired. But you wouldn't believe how perky he is. If we have company come over, oh my gosh, tail wags, running around. He acts like a puppy. So he's still pretty lively. So going back to comments again, that was about my dog. Cindy, have you considered a lighter sash to match the pants? I thought about it, but I like this one. And it really does match the pants, because if you look at the embroidery, I'll get up close. On the embroidery is turquoise, so it really does match the pants. And I'm out of the turquoise material anyway. Okay, who else is there? I saw more comments. Whoops. Okay, Stephanie, the jumpsuit looked fabulous. Oh, that was fun. I messed up a little bit on the darts, but I've never made a jumpsuit before, and it's only I guess it was the 3rd or 4th pair of pants, because I hadn't made pants either, so I've been trying to learn to make pants. And it was the first jumpsuit, and the pattern was way, way too big. You just don't know. Usually vintage patterns run small, and I ordered it according to my measurements, and it ended up just being huge. Plus, you don't know how it had a lot of ease in it. So anyway, I had to take it in everywhere. And I'd already done the darts in it, and I'd already cut the darts. And then I ended up taking in the center seam, which moved the darts in. So instead of being in the center of the bust where they're supposed to be, they're about 2 inches in. But and somebody commented on it, which made me feel bad. But when I wear it, I don't think it's that noticeable. But now I'm self-conscious about it because somebody pointed it out. But I couldn't fix it because I'd already cut the material from the darts. So anyway. But it still was fun to wear, and it made me feel really cool. And I went out and I bought a belt to go with it, and I'll wear them next week. I bought this I saw this Audrey Hepburn hat. Couldn't believe it. I was at, I went to Ross, I went to Burlington, went to one other place. I was looking for just a belt for the jumpsuit, and I ended up finding this Audrey Hepburn hat and the big sunglasses, so I had to get those. And then in the clearance shoes, I found some leopard print stiletto pumps, which I've never had any leopard print shoes. So of course I had to get those. They were only 20 bucks. And then I found this really cool, beautiful silk scarf with lemons on it. That looked really vintage, so I had to get that too. So I went for a belt, and I came back with actually 2 pair of shoes, a hat, 2 pair of sunglasses, a scarf, and a belt. But it wasn't a gold belt. I couldn't even find a gold belt. It's just a black belt. If I find a gold belt later, I'll buy it. But, oh well. That's why I try not to shop. I try not to go shopping because I have no self-control. If I like it and it's on sale, it has to be a good price. I never pay full price for anything. If it's on sale, I will buy it. But I'm one of these people, if I see something I like, I want it in every color. Does anyone else do that? Because I really don't like to shop, surprisingly. But now I just make stuff that I want. So I have a lot of fun with that. And that's really cool too. You know, if I want it, I make it. It's really fun. I love making stuff. Okay, so, okay, wait. I messed up here. I'm trying to find comments. Okay, so, oh, about the dog's CBD oil. I don't even know what that is. I'll have to look it up. Hi, Ursula. Hi, Susie. Hi, Melanie. Hey, Patty. Oh, Amy, those darts were not noticeable at all. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Cindy, you've done a lot of gowns. Have you ever had a request to make men's clothes? Yes, I have. Only a couple times. I have made 2 Regency frock coats. They were men's coats, but I made them to fit women. There were 2 women. But I also made a vest for a man. So I've made 3 men's garments, 2 coats and a vest, and they all came out really nice. But 2 of them were made to fit a woman, but it's the same, the construction's the same. I just had to change the fitting. I had to make, you know, the bust and the waist and just, you know, add some darts and stuff to make it fit a woman. But yeah, that's all I've made so far for a man. But I feel pretty comfortable. I certainly wouldn't call myself a tailor. I mean, tailors are awesome. Tailors are just wizards. But I can do a decent job. Let's see. Diane, wow. Okay, so now, the piece de resistance. I've been sitting in front of it to hide it from you, but if you've seen my Facebook page, you already saw the dress I finished today, just a couple hours ago, and I'm really kind of tired because I worked feverishly. I only started the dress yesterday noon, I think, and I finished it just before dinner, a couple hours ago, and it's fabulous. And what I'm going to show you, I posted pictures of this last week too. I bought a new mannequin. I found it on Etsy. And actually today I looked to see if I could get it in any bigger sizes, but I can't. It only comes in 2 sizes, only 2. And one of the sizes is very close to my size. It's 1 inch smaller than me everywhere. So it can fit my clothes. And some of the clothes that are close to my size, they'll just, you know, hang a little loose. And I really wanted to get a bigger one because it's fabulous. It has arms, it has fingers, you can pose it, it has a head. So what I love about it is I can use my hats and wigs with the dresses now, and even a bag. If I make a reticule or something, it can hold the bag. So actually I should have put something in this, oh, a fan. I need to put a fan in her hand. So I'm gonna do that if I have a fan upstairs here. Okay, I'm gonna show you now. If you saw her on my Facebook page, but I'm gonna show you now. I love this mannequin and I would buy more if I could. So here she is in the newly created blue peacock. It's actually sapphire blue. The one I made last week was peacock blue. This is sapphire blue, but it has peacocks on it. So here is my new lady. And this is so cool. I think it totally brings my dresses to life. I did her hair. I put the wig on her, and I did her hair, and I can put jewelry on her, and I can pose her arms. they don't move easily, but they do move. And let me see if I can find a fan. Hang on. If not, she can hold the flower. Ooh. Guess what I've got? Let's see. Do I have one that will match? Not really. This one's red. I don't have a fan that will match, but let's see if she can hold a fan. We'll have her hold a fan. Look at this. Oh, my husband did something bad. When I walked up here last night, he had her posed. He had her posed like that. Anyway, giving me the finger. So, she can even hold a fan. I can bend her wrist. And let's see. Curl her fingers around it a little better. Not great. Wait. Look, I have to turn the wrist. Oh, I woke up my dog. I scared my poor dog. All right, she's not cooperating, but I haven't tried to do this yet. But I don't see why she can't hold the fan if I get her fingers right. Well, almost. Almost. Ta-da! Look at that. Ta-da! Is that cool or what? I think this is just the coolest thing. So, yes, Amy, I did her hair. And I used a piece of leftover trim to make a headband, and I put the feather in it. So I'll just send that to Elizabeth. Actually, I have a small piece of fabric left over that should be big enough to make a Regency turban. So since I have it and I really can't think of anything else to do with this peacock fabric, I think I'm gonna go ahead, excuse me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make the turban and send it to Elizabeth, you know. And I'll probably use that piece of trim that's in her hair around the turban, unless I have something else. But I think it's really fabulous. Oh, got to give her a name, Diane. Okay, do you guys have any suggestions? I was thinking about just calling her Victoria, but that might be a little confusing. So, okay, well, why don't you guys help me come up with a really fabulous name for her? Oh, I think she should be like a countess or something, lady something. Lady, okay, help me come up with a name. Okay, my new mannequin who's so fabulous. And I can change her hair. So I'm gonna change and try to style her hair with every outfit. I think it really brings it to life. What do you guys think? So, oh, you saw the side view. Let me turn her around and give you the back view of the dress. Hopefully she doesn't drop the fan. Okay, so I have to have my husband, I put this together myself and I didn't do a very good job, so it comes apart a little too easily. So today I was like, so I have to be really careful turning her around. I have to have my husband put her together right. But anyway, here's the back of the dress. So you get the full view. And look at that, she didn't drop her fan. Isn't she gorgeous? So anyway, it was really fun. This wig that she has on is the wig, I had styled it as a hedgehog. Alana Lucas wore it at Colonial Williamsburg. But then I thought to just pull it up. Those curls are perfect for Regency and it looks fabulous. And I happen to have a blonde one just like it that I never thought to use as a Regency wig. When I do, I can do a blonde Regency and I just threw the hair together. I didn't really try to style it. I could do a lot better with it if I took some time and put a few pins in it. I just have one clip holding it up. But it looks pretty good. So when I do the blonde, I can do the same thing with the blonde. So if I do the dress for somebody blonde, I'll put the blonde wig on. I also have a red wig. So the Regency hairstyles, if the hair is curly, are really easy to do. If you've got straight hair with Regency, you have to curl your hair. There's just no way around it. So, Cindy Devereaux, Lady Devereaux, that's a good name. How about Ursula? Lady Ursula Devereaux. What do you think? Has that name been used? Do you like that? I don't know why Ursula just came to mind. But now that makes me think of the Little Mermaid. Wasn't that octopus witch Ursula? All right, well, maybe Ursula's not so good. All right, help me think. I like Devereaux. That's a good one. So help me come up with a good name for my lady. For my new lady. I'll turn her back around again. Okay, and she's still holding her fan. Oops, I don't want her to fall. I don't want to mess up the dress. Okay, so she's quite tall too. You see, she's quite tall, but the dress is for a tall lady. So this is my new best friend here. So I really, really love this mannequin. It is not, well, it is pinnable. It's not a professional quality dress form, but it can function somewhat as a dress form because it is pinnable. It is off-centered, so it has a little bit of one leg, so I can drape pants on it. And the size is close to my size. It's only an inch smaller than me, so I should be able to work with that. So it is actually a workable dress form. The only thing I'd use it for would be the pants, because my other dress forms I can't do pants on. But to dress her up is perfect. The bigger dresses, I'll just have to pin them and tuck them and make them fit her, you know, just for display purposes. But I love being able to do the hair, the wigs and the hats. I don't think I'll put a face on her because I'm not an artist, but it would be cool if I had somebody who could draw a pretty face on her. But I think it's kind of nice to leave that to the imagination too, because if the dress is for somebody, they could actually Photoshop their own face on her, couldn't they? I didn't think of that. So there's an idea. Photoshop the face. And then you get a preview of what the dress is going to look like. Claire, Cindy, you're on a roll. Claire Devereaux, Lady Claire Devereaux. Hi, Brandon. Did you see my mannequin?
The wool mannequin?
He calls them womannequins. So yeah. So here's my son, Brandon. No, you're not in the picture yet. Come on. This is my, yeah, you got to step back because you're tall. Actually, she's like your height. So I have heels on. And this is my baby boy. This is my baby, Brandon.
Hi, Internet.
Those are my Facebook friends.
I can tell.
Brandon has friends coming tomorrow.
Yep.
So this is my baby. All right, yes.
I'll
and
leave you alone now.
And my wool mannequin. So you guys, he hardly ever comes out of his cave, so you guys just met Brandon. Oh, do I want to tag Brandon Sabota in this video? So, Bran, yeah, Facebook recognized you. So, Christina, Lady Marion, is it Etty? Oh, Marionette, Marionette. Oh, I love it. Lady Marionette. I got it. It took me a minute, Amy. I'm a little slow on the uptake. Lady Marionette. Ooh, I like that. I really do. That's very clever. What a clever play on words. Valerie and Monica, I like both of those, Diane, but I really like that Lady Marionette. That's really cute. Madeline the mannequin. I like that too. Okay, yes. Diane, he is 6 foot, my son is 6'4". My husband is 6'6". But my son is bigger boned than my husband, so he's bigger and broader, and his legs are like tree trunks. He goes to the gym 3 times a week, and he can max out the leg press machine. He can leg press like 640 pounds. It's insane. You know, my husband does maybe 200. I don't know. So, Diane, what was that? Oh, so do I what? I didn't catch the remark. Yes, Diane, he is tall, and he's sweet. He's a good boy. Oh, your husband is 6'2". Yes, that was Diane. Yeah, and are you fairly short? It seems like the taller men. Yes, 5'2". Yep. It seems like the taller men usually marry the shorter women, because I'm 5'4.5", and my husband's 6'6", so he's over a foot taller than me. My baby is 24. Brandon is 24. How old is yours, Amy? Brandon, he graduated college already. He graduated from Clemson last year, but couldn't find a job, so he's back in school again. He's at Tri-County Technical College taking their laboratory, medical laboratory science degree, medical lab technology. So he's gonna go into laboratory science. So anyway, so Amy, yeah, yours is 22, so yeah, they're only 2 years apart. All right, so Diane likes Love Marionette as well. Okay, so yes, she is now christened officially Lady Marionette. Love it. Or Lady Marion Viscountessette. Or Duchess, no, it would be Duchess of. It wouldn't be Duchess of Et. So we could actually use Et as her title, and we could give her another name too. She could be Lady Marion blah blah Lady Et, maybe. Marion, okay. Anyway, Viscountess Et, maybe. No, Lady Marionette. We'll play with that a little bit. Hey, Desiree. Thank you again for the patterns you sent. Desiree sent me a couple of vintage patterns a week or so ago. So yes, I have a huge collection. So as I was saying, I'm still doing my historical dresses. I still have 6 or 8 commissions to do before September. And I'm also working on my own vintage wardrobe. So, you know, in between dresses, and I told you I'm using if I have leftovers that I can use for something, I want to go ahead and use them and then go on to the next dress. So that's what I've been doing. But I have a whole pile in the corner of materials that I bought that I want to do some evening wear, some vintage evening wear, which I haven't done yet. And I've never done anything with sequins yet. I've never done a sequined gown. And I have a lot of velvet, and I haven't done that much with velvet, a little bit, but I want to play a lot more with that stuff. So let's see, is there anything else? I got my new mannequin. I made this outfit. I made the blue dress last week. I made the jumpsuit, and then I made this gorgeous dress for Elizabeth. And the next one, the next Regency dress I'm doing is for Kate Pierce, author Kate Pierce. And then the one after that, I'm doing one for Catherine Levesque. So those are the next 2 that I'll be doing in the next week or 2. We have company coming. My son Brandon has 2 friends coming tomorrow. They're staying until Tuesday, and they're really good friends. And it's a brother and sister. The sister, I had asked her to come to be my model. So hopefully we'll do some live this weekend. Her name is Alexa. I hope my Amazon thing doesn't turn on all weekend every time we say her name. But she's going to be a model for me. She's a really pretty girl. She's a ballet dancer. And so I want to dress her up and take her picture. Because, you know, I like, you know, I love the clothes and I dress up, but I mean, I'm not saying this so you guys will say, oh, you're not old, but I really am too old for some of this stuff. I mean, I'm almost 55, and, you know, it just would look better on a young, fresh-faced girl, you know. I can still pull off some things, but not everything. So I'd rather have another model, but so I hope we have a lot of fun. I don't know what's going to fit her, so we're going to play around this weekend with hair and makeup and dresses and get some outdoor pictures. I want to get some pictures of her with my horse. I wish I'd had time to make a riding habit. I really, really wanted to. But I do have like a Georgian traveling outfit that could work. I don't think I have time to make a whole riding habit this weekend. But we're going to go to get some pictures with the horse and some pictures outside where I board him. There's a beautiful duck pond. There were some daffodils blooming, but I think they're gone now. I think it's too late for the daffodils. But that should be a lot of fun. So I should be posting pictures this weekend and maybe some video. Uh-oh, Alfie. Okay, that was just a cough. I was afraid he puked on my rug. He's awake, he's awake, he's alive. Okay, I guess I'm going to sign off. Elizabeth, everybody loves your dress, modeled by Lady Marionette. And I will talk to you all probably over the weekend. Have a great rest of the week, and if I don't talk to you this weekend, I'll definitely talk to you next Wednesday, and hopefully I'll have something new to show you. Good night.